Hello, I'm Kevin Wallace. That's Jamie.
James Branning.
And I'm Will Rahl.
And we're going to be covering a presentation for Republic Commando. Let's get to work.
Woohoo.
This is one of the most iconic shots in like any Star Wars game, just because, you know, what other Star Wars game do you get to be a baby?
Also, you didn't mention that if you click here, your hands move.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because...
Right, yeah, even, like right there, you can see I noticed that. Honestly, as much credit as this section gets, I think it's one of the more tedious ones.
Yeah, no, I definitely...
It's just, and you can kind of tell immediately that this game has limitations just because the way it moves.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it really, like, for the introduction, they really front-load the visuals. I mean, just in those two scenes.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
moment.
immersive. That's what I was...
And in this regard, you will be superior to your more common brethren.
That weapon spread is ridiculous.
Is that, did you feel that with the main machine gun, or was that...
I mean...
Because I remember it being precise.
For you,
It was more precise when you play, but like I think the idea is that these regular clones can hit the front side of a barn door.
Yeah, I forgot how could I get it.
And you can even tell that even on updated, this game wasn't made to be like run on updated like hardware, because the reflections and everything look really wonky.
I've noticed that when I was in game, it was just like all of it looked like everyone was covered in like dirt, but the dirt was
Like really blocky dirt.
It's embossed. It looked like
Yeah.
it was embossed.
Yeah.
Also,
For me,
this,
the dirt was like so flat.
Yeah, something like that. Just textures of not aged well.
ADS, dude.
and this is that in that sequence. Was that the later spider droid that they're just?
I don't believe so.
Oh, really?
I think it was just like, maybe it was.
down to 4 hours.
Do you want me to?
Could you not get subs on this?
A pure,
Oh.
very complicated soul.
No, I meant in in the game.
Oh no, you can get subs in game. They were just, I think, small.
Yeah, they're small, and I just didn't need them, so.
I don't think it was a resolution thing, but because they already have all the block text. Yeah, but
And also, let's be honest, like the story is not why people play this game.
yeah, I mean, we're talking over the story right now.
Yeah, it's not even really a story, it's more just a setting.
Well, technically, it's a story to build up into Star Wars, the next movie.
Right, yeah.
You know,
The audio here, dude.
Yeah, that's actually, the soundtrack was a huge part of this.
It was huge. I f***ing loved it.
I know, because we just went past it, because this is a great scene here, but I wanted to go back, because those four designs, we didn't even get to talk about how they originally started out all white. None of them had any individuality.
That's true.
They only after George Lucas came in last second and was like, you guys do know they have to be their own, they're all their own individual characters.
Yeah. Well, then why'd you make them clones, George?
See you planetside, sir.
The planet side, sir. Love these guys.
Um,
Wars Come to the Galaxy. Yeah, you can hear the soundtrack. The choir is actually something that Jesse Harlan, the lead composer, really wanted to bring in from the prequels, because that kind of set a new tone. I think it was there in the prequels, but then he kind of elevated that into a bigger factor.
well, that specific choir is so distinct just to this game. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing else in Star Wars like that specific choir.
Well, it's an all male choir, which is
Mhm.
something that's. I think we heard it in the Emperor's theme song in the originals, like in Return of the Jedi when Luke is like in the throne room. Here we go. So this is gameplay. I play this game a lot like Halo. It's really aggressive gunfighting, which is probably not the way it's meant to be played, but
Yeah, you're meant to stab everyone with your big knife.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard about this, because it was something I learned with, because I was learning behind the animation team with, I forget his name. His name is Joe Basciato. It's like an Italian name. And there was a short story. It's like this, I think, which has really inspired the knife play here. Is
Yeah.
in his short story. He's like, oh, so you have a gun, and I have a knife, we're in a hallway. So who's going to win this fight?
right,
And then he's like, okay, well, no, I win, because
Yeah,
I
'cause I
crossed
win.
the distance so quickly.
right.
And that feels like that really inspired here, because people shoot at you, and they just can't do anything.
Well, that's the only reason why that analogy works, is because the guns in these games do toothpick damage. It's like firing a Nerf gun. There's nothing you can do against certain droids. You'll see it later against the super battle droids, the B2s.
Yeah, dude.
But for now, you're just fighting off the grunts, and it does the trick.
Yeah,
I love the ammo and nades just out in the battlefield. Also, the healing
Yeah,
stations.
free for the
Just for
enemy
anyone.
to take. Yeah,
Well, I'm sure that when the moment they were dropped, there were more people there,
For sure.
and it wasn't
we
just a
can see.
gameplay choice.
Right, yeah,
because
totally.
you need to learn how to use the weapons.
definitely a more reason for this.
What made what made this game stand out to me immediately into it was like the surrounding like battle around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean that I know that obviously Joe doesn't have anything to say about that because he was all built into the tactics, but the animation team they really knew how to.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. The animation for Delta Squad. Oh, here's the 6-2. The animation team for Delta Squad. They specifically got like tactical SWAT training. It was for
Yeah,
like,
that's
I don't know,
true.
for just so they could like get a feel for how a real like tactical squad would move.
Yeah.
And they ended up using that as reference.
Yeah, I think we'll see a bit of that in a second when it comes to tactics. But
Right.
I was always impressed because it's not only talked about. Oh, here it is. Damn.
This is I don't know what tactic this is.
It's his, it's like he's hyping himself up.
Right.
I can do it. I can do it. Come on, man. Yeah.
It's a hype tactic, yeah. Because here we go.
He became fucking help.
There
Now
we
he's
go.
ready to go.
Now here we get an example of actual tactics being used.
His tactics, obviously. Not
It's
this
rudimentary, but it works. So
Yeah,
here
this-
you can see he's setting the bomb. I'm covering him from Geonosians. And then once it's finally set, you get back off, and it goes kaboom.
Yeah.
So just little things like that.
You can see that more with the doors later on, where they all take different positions next
Yeah.
to the door.
And
Because in
there's-
that specific one, it's a tutorial. This is how you do it.
Like, dude, that's so cool. Like,
It is awesome.
just like, yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
I love the way they explode too. It's a really
Yeah, you
gruesome
stab.
thing.
Yeah, you
The
stab them,
limbs.
and it's like their whole body was
Just
full
pops,
of like.
like yeah, which I think is a bit new for Star Wars, like that level of like brutality, at least at the time.
Yeah, obviously, because I think the most you had was like the gore where it's like an orange, like in black wound, like oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
from
scarred.
the lightsaber scar, but this time no straight, just gore and oil just splattering your visor.
Which is actually a lot like the original movie where they sliced off a guy's arm with a lightsaber.
Just straight just blood
and
on
it
the
was just
floor.
blood.
Yeah, this is a bit later into the game where you ambush a Geonosian. What is it?
That was good.
Yeah, it's you ambush like a Geonosian hangar.
You know, I was really interested because, like, obviously this aesthetic's a lot built on the original movies, but it's obviously a lot more desaturated. Like, it's still the same place, and it's kind of almost unnoticed. I guess you can't even think about it because it's from the same period as the 2000s, but
Yeah, no, the prequel movies are blindingly saturated, but this one is just really kind of crusty looking. It's not very pleasant to look at, and I think in that sense it's kind of appealing just because it's got some sort of
individuality.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's new. I don't think we've ever seen this kind of. At that point, we hadn't seen that kind of imperfection.
For Star Wars.
For
I mean,
Star
like,
Wars
for the
especially.
entire genre, you got to talk about 2005, it's like,
Yeah.
that's the same year as Fear, and it's even grayer.
Well, it's actually something that George Lucas wanted to do with the original movie in 1977. He wanted to make sure that, like in the cantina scene, you get that a lot from that movie, and so it carried all the way to the prequels. Actually, is that this feeling that this universe has been lived in a lot, but this brings that to another level because everything is so gross looking.
Yeah, it's obviously, it's like, they don't really have it here, it's the same with other games, but yeah, it's definitely a place that you always know is, I guess, yeah, used.
Lived in.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of the battlefield, is you know that it's, like, that's a funny way to use it. It's been a used battlefield because there's corpses all over the place.
Right? Yeah, that's. Oh, here we go. This is one of my favorite sections of the game, actually.
Oh, defensive, also, here's the defensive formation as well. Is the defensive formation where they fall on you?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's offensive formations where you
Oh.
make them go forward and
Misheard 'em.
hit anything. The night vision sections are awesome. I don't know why. This is one of those examples of being like a SEAL Team 6 or something.
Yeah, obviously that was one of their big inspirations from the same period. Just for the direction in general, which Mongo gets into, the director, is how really they were inspired by a lot of the SWAT games that were coming out at the same time. Again, Fear.
Yeah, oh yeah, Fear was a big one.
Not really a SWAT game. Obviously there was. Resident Evil, like...
There's just more. You couldn't be like stupid, blind, running into gunfire like a Rambo
Oh,
or something.
and there was, what was it? I'm gonna get into it, I forgot the name.
Oh, here we go. And stab. I think it's gonna switch soon.
Oh, I don't know if I actually got to mention this. I haven't got to mention it yet. But the bug designs that they have here
Geonosians, yeah.
are completely different from the movie.
Yeah, are the heads the same? Because the head shape is really what sets them apart.
No, none of it's the same. I mean, they are completely overhauled. I don't know if you know this. All the normal Geonosians, they're like these little, like, like weird, stupid-looking bugs that are kind of
Yeah.
like fleshy, and Wong's just like pathetic looking.
I
Are they
remember
the
the
ones
movies.
like the big noses?
Yeah, the big like
The
the
big
big,
noses,
little
yeah.
snoots, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
He might-
this was a nightmare.
Yeah, these guys are they're huge. Okay, here we go. This is my first favorite part of this mission. We meet
Oh,
07.
awesome.
Oh, dude. Oh my god.
You don't
Sick.
mention the most important character in the whole series?
Sun what?
Sun-
Sunfac, yeah, the
Sunfac.
big bug you gotta kill.
Yeah. Who you all, this is the closest you ever get to him.
Right. Well, that's the thing here. My favorite section of the game. You meet 07 immediately just bust
Can
through
you
the
kill
glass.
that guy before he leaves?
No, it's easy as set like unlimited amount of health. Seb has to do it. The sniping point.
Yeah, that's why that's why he's the lieutenant. He has unlimited amount of health.
Oh, here we go. So, yeah. So, like I said earlier, when I said the guns are like Nerf guns, this is why. It's because the super battle droids are walking tanks. These things are impossible to kill.
Yeah, but they
They
also
never
make,
looked at this in the movie.
this is also
Yeah.
but this is also another example of how they try to change tactics. It's not that
Yeah.
you just
Like
you're
really
meant to,
one of them is like.
you can't defeat this enemy by yourself. You
Yeah,
need
you
your
need
team.
your team. Because if these were the guys that the Jedi had to fight in the second movie in the arena, they'd be toast.
Yeah, I mean you can't. They couldn't even slice through the guys.
You're right. Yeah.
Um,
Here we go. Here's another one.
yeah, you gotta have everyone
Just to
focus
make sure,
on-
that the first one wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, but again, literally, people will still take damage when
Just
you
walks
have
away.
everybody
I love
shooting at
that.
them all at once.
Yeah.
Does not engage with
Just
you.
doesn't even care. He just casually struts up to the door. It's like you're not getting past me, bro.
I want to tell you, I think their audio is different, but I think their designs are completely the same from the movie, except for their eye is switched.
Oh, we missed. I wanted to hear the scream again when he
Oh, I don't know.
when he died.
And I
There.
think that's the end. Here we go.
Oh.
I think it ends here. So
Well, it was, I mean, like, it was a really good game artifact to check out because it really did tell you a lot about the series in general at the time. And really how they wanted
Yeah.
to set themselves apart.
Yeah.
I know the footage just ended there, but it was a really good game to check out. Glad we got
I
to
think
talk
so.
about
Yeah, I'm happy we got to cover it. Deserves some recognition.
it. Yeah, this was our Game Codex project. Thank you for watching.